An entire forest dead, ancient statues dissolved. For decades, scientists chased an invisible killer falling from the sky. They called it acid rain. This is part one of a two-part story. Today, we uncover the mystery. What is acid rain, and why was it so devastating? It starts with us. When we burn fossil fuels in power plants, factories, and cars, we release sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides into the air. These gases travel on the wind, mixing with water and oxygen in the atmosphere, transforming into sulfuric and nitric acid. When it rains, this acidic pollution falls back to Earth. Normal rain is slightly acidic at 5.6, but acid rain can be 10 to 40 times more acidic. In forests, acid rain poisoned the soil, leaching vital nutrients. Trees were starved and weakened. Lakes and streams turned into aquatic graveyards. Entire ecosystems collapsed. Our own monuments paid the price. Acid rain accelerated the erosion of marble, limestone, and metal. It was a crisis that didn't respect borders. By the 1980s, the evidence was undeniable. Can we even stop it? The story doesn't end here. We uncover the invisible killer, acid rain, relentlessly poisoning our planet by killing vast swaths of forests with dead trees, wiping out fish and lakes and rivers, eroding historic statues, and driven by smokestacks spewing dark, toxic fumes, as shown in those powerful animations of corrosive rain falling. The situation seemed utterly hopeless, a looming environmental catastrophe with no clear path to recovery. But then, something extraordinary changed, setting the stage for an epic fight back. This is the inspiring story of how humanity fought back against this environmental apocalypse, transforming despair into triumph and achieving one of the most important environmental success stories of the 20th century. In part 2, we dive into the global battle, the ingenious science and technologies that secured victory, and the thought-provoking twist that still resonates today. So, how do you stop rain from turning acidic? The answer wasn't found in the sky above, but right here on Earth, in our laws, politics, and innovative engineering. Public outrage served as the first crucial weapon in this war on acid rain. In the 1970s and 1980s, everyday people, environmentalists, and scientists witnessed the devastation firsthand, dying forests with barren branches, lifeless waters, and mobilized powerfully. Historical protests filled the streets with signs demanding "Stop Acid Rain," while experts testified before Congress, generating headlines that captured national attention. This wave of public pressure forced politicians to respond, leading to genuine and transformative political change. Groundbreaking laws emerged to tackle the root causes, including the 1990 Clean Air Act amendments in the USA, which mandated sharp reductions in sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides from industrial sources, and the 1979 Geneva Convention on Long-Range Transboundary Air Pollution in Europe, uniting nations against cross-border pollution. These frameworks set strict, enforceable limits on the pollutants forming acid rain. Most importantly, they fostered international cooperation, acknowledging that acid rain ignores borders and demands a coordinated global solution for any chance of success. The true game changer, however, was advanced technology. Engineers pioneered scrubbers for power plant smokestacks, sophisticated systems that capture pollutants at the source. Dirty exhaust gases enter the scrubber, where they mix and react with a limestone slurry, binding the sulfur dioxide into harmless gypsum sludge that drops out, while purified gases vent cleanly into the sky. This prevented tons of pollution from ever reaching the atmosphere, fundamentally altering the equation against acid rain. Simultaneously, for the transportation sector, catalytic converters were made mandatory in cars, using precious metals like platinum to catalyze reactions that convert harmful nitrogen oxides and other exhaust pollutants into water, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. These innovations paid off spectacularly, as the graph vividly demonstrates a steep, dramatic decline in SO2 and NOx emissions across the US and Europe from 1980 to 2010. Emissions plummeted decisively. The data confirms it. We turned the tide completely. With reduced emissions, nature started its remarkable healing process. Forests began regrowing in time-lapse wonder, lush greenery returning to scarred landscapes. Lakes saw pH levels stabilize as healthy fish populations swam back into clear waters. The crisis slipped from headlines, hailed as a victory for science, policy, and perseverance, with warm golden lighting underscoring renewal. But here's the intriguing twist. The acid rain problem didn't disappear. It relocated, revealing the story's ongoing complexity. As the West rigorously cleaned up its industries and emissions, rapid industrialization elsewhere spawned new acid rain epicenters. The world map tells the tale. Green checkmarks illuminate cleaner US and Europe regions, while pulsing red hotspots emerge menacingly over China, India, and Southeast Asia, shrouded in animated smog clouds from coal-heavy power plants and factories. This shift restarted the destructive cycle in new areas. Moreover, even in improved nations, nitrogen pollution from intensive agriculture persists as a quieter but stubborn threat. The global fight endures. The acid rain victory imparts timeless lessons for confronting environmental woes. It proves large-scale problems can be solved via public awareness that sparks outrage and action, political will crafting laws like the Clean Air Act and Geneva Convention, and smart technologies such as scrubbers and catalytic converters. This split screen, from gritty 1970s pollution to gleaming modern wind turbines and solar farms, symbolizes progress. Fundamentally, it's a blueprint for hope, showing unified effort yields monumental change. In today's hyper-connected world, pollution drifts across borders on winds without hindrance, so solutions must unite nations in shared purpose, just as before. The West's success models what others can achieve, not a reason to neglect emerging crises. Facing greater threats like climate change, we hold the playbook, champion clean energy, push science-driven policies, think and act globally. We've triumphed over acid rain once. We must harness that resolve and do it again for the planet's sake.